Hello everybody and welcome to Jumblhoj Plays. Today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. This is a special game.
What's up, everybody?
I'm Jolin. I'm here with Victor.
Yeah, you know it. I'm the one taking the reins in this game.
Yep.
I'm the one playing it. Cause I've actually haven't seen anything from Doki Doki Literature Club. I haven't experienced it myself, so all I've heard is that it gets pretty messed up. So I'm gonna go see for myself how awesome it gets.
Just some fair warning. This game does deal with some sensitive topics, so
Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer. Like you have to be above age of 13. It's recommended on the Steam page. Plus, there's like some other disclaimers.
Psychological horror, that type of stuff. So it might be some serious stuff you might be seeing.
Yep, there's more than meets the eye with this game.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Anyways, today Victor's gonna play, so go ahead, Victor.
Yeah, let's get this thing started. What's gonna be? My name. Let's just put my name.
Yeah, I recommend you can show your own name.
I really want to get invested in this story.
Yeah. So what was I gonna say?
All right. Are you gonna be?
So I know a little bit about this game.
Uh-huh.
I know more than Victor does, and Victor almost knows nothing about it. Surprisingly, he's kept it like very spoiler free for himself.
Yeah, I've been trying to just not watch anything or just like keep myself away from everything. Even though I do watch a lot of YouTube channels that do an analysis of this game, I was just like, no, I'll wait for it until after I play it. So I'm really excited for this.
Alright, go ahead, Victor.
All right. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I must feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
She just run and never look back.
Dude, I'm surprised she doesn't have that toasted butter in her mouth.
But I got up to you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Yeah, dude. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I can't read. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
That's mean, Victor.
I don't care. Get the hell away from me.
Oh.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Except for that one time on my 9th birthday.
You know, where you killed my goldfish? Or my hamster?
You took my cake and threw it in the trash?
Whatever you say, Sayori.
Yeah.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Victor, you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
See my hand? Maybe if you put a little bit of money in it.
I can make that club work for you just fine. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
Yeah, that's not true. I saw you the other day in the sewing club. So you told me you would join a club this year.
Did I?
Did I?
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
Like every conversation.
With every girl I talk to. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending our free time on games and anime. I guess I haven't had my coffee today, man.
I haven't had coffee either. I was talking about how I worry about you and you won't learn how to socialize or have any other skills before college.
That's my problem, okay? Get the hell away from me.
Your happiness is really important to me, because I feed off of happiness.
You parasite.
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Alright, then I should become a NEET really quickly then.
No. You trust me, right? You trust me, right?
Do I?
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though.
Well, he's promised me he'll try a little, like this little.
Yeah, little.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. I guess you heard me.
It's because Jenny let her inside.
Well, now we got Barry on our side.
Yep. Oh. Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Come on.
Stop, Barry. Stay there.
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head.
Oh.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall before I know it.
Yeah.
No, it took forever. I stare blankly at a wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sorority wants me to check out some clubs.
Sorority?
Sorority. Did I say sorority?
It sounded like it.
Sayori. Sayori.
That's okay. Keep it going.
I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori?
No, it's your mom.
Oh, Mom, what are you doing at school? Not again.
You forgot your lunch.
Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch up with you. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in.
You're spying on me?
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, well, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you come to my club. Fight Club.
Sayori.
Yes.
I thought you were supposed to talk about it, Sayori.
You get free brass knuckles for every 5th member.
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Yeah, meanie.
Oh, Jolene,
I know.
you're supposed to silence it. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% she only did it. I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help her start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member.
Well, did you so?
And if I don't, they're gonna cut off these 2 fingers. Oh, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. That's not important.
Don't care about her.
Yeah.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's just so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh.
Oh my god.
Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That sounds pretty good.
Perry, so disgusting.
I dejectedly.
Come on.
It's because my tongue just rolls out down.
I
I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the 3rd year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, new members here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? Broad boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Victor. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the literature club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
And a cowboy or something.
And the guy That's just as a girl for some reason. It is
What
weird.
are you looking at? You wanna say something? Say it.
Are you a boy? Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
And then that 6-shooter by her side makes me think she's a cowboy. And she comes to school on a horse.
And she has spokes on her feet, so she's not even wearing cowboy boots, it's just spokes on the side.
She's also wearing assless chaps.
With a skirt. It's just weird. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets this moody. When she gets moody. Sorry.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Ooh.
That's kind of fucked up to say when there's like 4 other people here.
Don't say things like that. Exactly. Just like in their face, like, fuck you guys.
It's like, you guys aren't good enough.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great seeing you again, Victor.
Ah, Monica. My great nemesis. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, way out of my league. My complete enemy. Basically, completely out of my league.
I don't think so. She looks like she's in your league.
Yeah, she looks like she'd be really everybody would be afraid to ask her out.
Yeah.
So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Victor. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Can I sit next to both?
What if I don't want to sit next to either of you?
I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'm getting them.
Just settle down, partner.
You want a duel?
Sorry,
I got a little too excited.
Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space. One space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, here we are. Ta-da! Oh. Ah!
Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
Oh, that's cute. So cute!
Kawaii!
Kawaii desu ne. Is that me? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Monica.
I forgot the voice I already gave her.
That's all you right there.
I know. Alright.
Just go and start a new one.
Yeah. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, out in the prairie.
You gotta learn how to cook or die.
We just take some flour, bake the shit out of it, and bury it. Next day we got cupcakes. Just hurry up and take one.
It's called mud pie. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica and I follow.
It's delicious. Stop.
Perry,
what's wrong with you? It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction, ready to grab her 6-shooter, like if we're in some sort of cowboy movie.
The resolution suddenly turns to 16:19. There's a slight orange tint on the screen.
A tumbleweed passes by. I'm scared for my life. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
yeah,
Yeah.
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. Just maybe, you know.
Just maybe.
But not for you, you know, you dummy. You tomfool.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Oh, thank God, finally not my character.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Oh wait, Yuri, is that you?
That's you.
That's me?
Yeah.
Then
you think I'm gonna do all the girls?
No, I know, but when I said you keep the whole tea set in the classroom, was that supposed to be my character or was that Yuri?
That's Yuri.
So
I think that was
me,
you.
right?
Yeah.
So I messed it up, yeah. Either way.
Whatever. Keep in mind.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
I mean, I'm more of a coffee guy.
You know, yeah, coffee's all the time.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you, like always.
That's not true.
Girlfriend. That's how she's posed. Look at that.
Oh, true. She's ready to snap at her. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So you made... So what made you consider the literature club? Was it books? Was it poems?
I was afraid of this question. Oh, I came back to destroy you.
Oh, damn. I didn't know she was a robot.
Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
Unable to process answer. Please
That's
repeat.
not compute.
Please repeat. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make sure to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. It's also my duty to destroy all eradicants.
Must eradicate. Monica, I'm surprised.
Why'd you be surprised?
How come you decided to start your own club? I'm surprised you grew up. Ooh.
Damn.
You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, debates and all. We just didn't see eye to eye. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. You know, who's more popular? Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Remember what happened with Fight Club?
Shh, we're not supposed to talk about that.
And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Error cannot define dream.
What is to dream?
Uploading human protocol.
Must not. Feelings.
Emotions. Monica's a really good leader. It's like everything that happens, it happens at 99% accuracy.
For some reason, it's like 99.9% sure everything's gonna be fine. Yuri also nods in agreement.
I have no character arc.
Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way, or you could put it this way.
Maybe
this way.
You could put it over there. You know, I'm pointing right there.
Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, just like this YouTube channel.
Oh, breaking the fourth wall there, buddy.
It's not the first time, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. That's so true. But it makes school events like the festival more important. I'm confident that we all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone. I mean, I've been here for 7 years already. Just look at me. I have crow's
Crow's feet.
I have crow's
Bags
feet.
under my ass.
Yeah.
I look like I'm 30 years old and I'm barely 18. We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these girls. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Victor, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half choking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet.
Have you ever read Archie's for Children?
Archie? Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see.
I mostly enjoy how-to manuals from IKEA.
I really like reading the romance novels, you know, the really hardcore erotica.
Oh, damn, okay.
There's super graphic ones, 50 Shades of Grey. That was a doozy. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Isn't that like every novel?
Yeah, really though. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements and usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you out of the loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Damn, Victor, this girl reads the same things you do.
Hey, you should my your waifu.
Your wife.
Yeah.
I was gonna say don't tell her because then she's gonna go crazy.
Oh, true. I forgot.
Just ignore her.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped at something I can relate to the minimal level.
Did you ever read Horton Hears the Who?
Did you ever read Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark?
Oh my god, I actually never read that book.
You never read it?
No.
It's actually a pretty good series of books. There's like 3 of them. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you look like you read Extinction books.
Extinction books. I guess you could say that. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh? Why is that?
You're out in the prairie and your horse steps on a cow pie and breaks its leg and you gotta shoot it down.
That's real
That's
horror.
real horror. Stuck out there in the wilderness with 150 heads of bucks on your side. What you gonna do then, huh, missy? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. Never mind you.
Just none of that now.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Ooh.
What? Say that again, ma'am. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing a poem called "It Wasn't Brokeback Mountain," okay? Don't say it loud.
Did my copyright me?
Give that back. It's not yours. Fine. Yeah, your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. I mean, I'm freaking adorable. You're super cute. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on his shoulders. Suddenly, Natsuki busts out a rope and hog-ties Sayori in 5.3 seconds.
It is a world record, I swear.
She crouches down and looks at Sayori in the eyes. I'm not cute.
Oh. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Hey, what are you eating? This
What is
dog.
it?
I don't know. Freaking fluff.
What hearing fuzz?
Fuzz from somewhere. Alright, go.
That's it.
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
Because it's high noon. No.
That's perfect.
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. Oh, not a very confident writer yet? Sorry, I forgot that was a question. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? I just burped a little. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. I can't contribute anything.
Because I'm just a bland little girl.
Look at me go!
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Oh. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I didn't just look at the situation of the club and decide an activity. No, I planned this.
No, I had this in mind for a while now.
Yeah, let's do it.
She's like the only one enthusiastic about it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond, strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Victor?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again.
Putting all the pressure on you, Victor.
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and,
Unacceptable!
Does not compute!
Error.
I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
Oh, so sad.
Oh.
But...
I'm sorry. I thought...
Victor.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
I didn't bring any weapons.
My defense shields are down. I can't do this.
I have to wait 5 seconds for my mana to regen.
That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
You sellout.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Shut up, Sayori. I don't care about you.
Oh, damn, alright.
Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry,
Damn,
sorry. Sorry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
If you just came for the cupcake, I'd be super pissed.
What if I did?
Then let's make it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Now tell me, are you a boy or a girl?
Did you just assume my gender?
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignments, because apparently this is class now.
And apparently this is homework for you guys, and if you don't have to do it, it's going to count for 50% of your grade.
You're going to get a rain cloud. But if you do bring it, get a smiley sunshine. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Victor. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
Yeah.
I already feel the anxiety running up inside me. I cannot handle this. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Victor. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
Oh, God. That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs.
We're also neighbors, so it just makes sense.
Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori,
Cowboy,
Natsuki, McCree, Shy,
female black butler,
and Fight Club robot destructor. And of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Maybe Natsuki will finally grow. Just kidding.
Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Ooh. Oh, what's this?
Oh!
Alright, I think this is a good time.
Oh my God.
First episode.
Alright,
So,
the story deepens.
Yep, the plot thickens. So
Oh,
thank you
yeah.
all for tuning in. Thank you for
Let
checking
us,
our channel out. Don't forget to drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe.
let us know if you liked our impersonations, our acting skills, our mediocre acting skills, but hey, let us know.
Natsuki actually a cowboy.
Is Monica really a robot set to destroy you in Fight Club? All these questions will probably be answered in the next videos.
Alright, well thank you everybody and we'll see you next time.
Bye everybody. Stay beautiful.